What if you're sexting at work and you find yourself getting like super horny and then you just have to go and J.O. in the bathroom?
Then you
that
gotta,
stands for jerk off.
Then you gotta G.O. and resign. Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to Personal Space. Because your coworkers are right, you can do better. I'm your host, Greta Titelman, and today we will be talking about all things workplace. Joining me today are two beautiful and talented sisters, Lauren and Mariah Smith. Both of you guys work for Watch What Happens Live, which is amazing. Yes. Mariah, you have a hilarious blog called Keeping Up with the Continuity Errors.
Got it.
All about the errors of the Kardashians. Yep. And Lauren, you also wrote for Best Week Ever.
I sure did.
Very fun. And also with us, our relationship expert, Lori Zaslow. You are a professional matchmaker with your beautiful company, Project Soulmate.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on. To kick things off, we're talking about office romance. Did you guys know that 1 in 11 employees at work are boning at the office?
Like in the physical location of the office? They're nasty.
That is disgusting.
Yeah. You guys think that's gross?
I think it's unsanitary and it's
I feel gross even eating my lunch at my desk because of all the like germs that are like on a keyboard.
Let alone
let alone putting my like inside parts on the desk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
be
saying?
on the chair. You need to bring
Wait, hold on. You guys are thinking that they're doing this like in the office?
Yeah, that's what you said.
I mean, in the bathroom.
That's worse.
It's worse. So you guys would not have sex at work?
Absolutely never.
Have you guys ever fantasized about a coworker?
Not at this job.
Not at this current job.
Okay, but you have in the past.
Prior jobs, absolutely.
Okay, because you know, statistically, 1 in 3 women have fantasized. Well, half of men obviously are fantasizing over here because men are perverts.
They are. Men will fantasize about a sandwich.
Oh, women are just as bad.
I know.
I'm done with hearing it. Women are worse, I think, at this point.
Okay. Do you think so? Why?
I just think that we keep it in more and men vocalize it more, but now in the era of the millennials, everyone's just as visual, everyone's just as into porn, everyone's just out there.
I mean, I'm number one to admit that I'm very horny, like personally, but I don't know if I bring my horniness to the workplace.
I mean, Did you know not that where they eat, but some can't control it. It depends how much your hormones are in check.
Well, how do you guys feel about masturbating at the workplace?
Okay, you're crossing. You lost us.
Too many lines.
Here's the thing. If you have time to if you have the time and the lack of etiquette to masturbate at work, you're not good at your job.
Exactly. You need to reevaluate something else. You should
They're great
at work.
employees. I honestly
What
think
about you, Lori?
I mean, my work environment's a little bit different.
Right.
Certain people, in all fairness to you guys and in general, some people are working 7 a.m. till 2 in the morning.
Right.
So there's testosterone buildup, there's your buildup. People need a release.
People gotta jerk off.
Okay, so maybe they can leave and go to the gym and jerk off. I agree, you don't need to do everything at the office, but if someone needs to release, I don't think it's fair to judge them.
I just think that there's a time and a place.
You also work the night shift. I know
And
hours
we work at night. We work a heavy night shift.
We do. I know you do.
My thing is if you need to get that type of thing out at work, you need to go talk to somebody.
You're in a David Duchovny situation.
Yeah, I have a question. What if you are in an intimate text exchange? What if you're sexting at work? And you find yourself getting like super horny? Or if you're a guy, you find yourself getting a boner, and then you just have to go and J.O. in the bathroom.
Then you
that stands for jerk off.
Then you gotta G.O. and resign. Immediately.
Well, did you know that 11% of people have admitted to watching porn at work?
Oh, God. Jesus
I am in that 11%.
Yeah.
I had to watch it for work purposes.
When it's short work.
Work purposes.
Or when it's like someone, you know, when Orlando Bloom was on that paddleboard.
Yes, with Katy Perry.
There are certain things you've got to look at. There are tabs you got to leave open.
For research purposes, for professional
development.
Do you think it's a good idea to get involved with someone you work with?
Absolutely not. I think you should always keep that separate. Don't where you eat. It's 2 separate things. You want your love to be in one place and your work to be in another. Because anything that has no boundaries, anything you don't protect, you lose. A real relationship, you need things to talk about. So if you're at the same job, talking about the same things, it's one thing if that's how you met and then you're married and together still. It's nice to have separation in more ways than one.
People at work give crazy excuses for not coming in and tell their bosses insane things, such as, I got my armpits waxed and irritated and I can't put my arms down, which I honestly think
I believe.
is, yeah,
I'd
like,
be like, that is a traumatic event.
Yeah.
someone was like, my highlights are bad, I need to get my roots done.
Wear a hat.
I mean, someone said that they ate their cat's food and they got really bad diarrhea.
Fair.
So have
take
you
Imodium.
guys, have you guys ever said crazy excuses to either get out of a date or work or anything like that?
In general, I don't like to lie, especially in like a work excuse situation, because I'm not a crafty enough person to cover all my bases. So I'd be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Like, I really hurt myself. And then I'd post like a picture of me like doing a cardio fitness class, and not even thinking.
Well, that's how people get caught.
Yeah.
People get caught posting on social media, not actually being sick. Have people ever given you crazy excuses to get out of meeting someone that you've set them up with?
Of course, but I just go through their email, so I know exactly what they're doing because
you have their
what do you
emails?
mean? I look through anything that's on my computer. That's
Got it,
my
that's on your
property.
server.
So when they're up on their Gmail or whatever you got, I can't see maybe the snap on your phone.
Right.
But you
But you
sure
can get the idea.
Oh my God, yeah. It captures all your passcodes, everything. So I don't like to be lied to. People saying this one has cancer, that one has. That's not right.
Oh, well, to me,
Yeah, I
lying
think
about someone...
lying about a health issue is, I would never
Lying
do.
is not okay.
The only thing that I've done, and Lauren and I worked together,
Right.
so there was a time where I forgot to shave my legs and my stockings were too sheer, so we just switched outfits.
Yeah.
That's
So that
nice.
was good.
I had
Or
shaved
wear
my legs.
darker stockings then?
I didn't have time to go run to the Dwayne Reed. I just needed to, it was quicker. Or I'll be like, I need to go get a coffee and go get a new outfit. And then people are like, oh, why'd you change? It's none of your business. Yeah. Then
I got my period. I'm gonna punch you in your face. Okay?
exactly.
I bled. I like that.
Right.
That is the
True.
one excuse as women we always have. It's just my period.
Oh,
sorry.
I've gotten out of so many like
Unless you're,
improv
like, 80.
shows, but you know what? People like that.
They have no-
They don't
they
know.
have
It's
no
like you don't
idea.
know my body.
Just be like, I'm sorry, I'm my pants,
Exactly.
and I actually have to leave.
Bottom line is something is coming
Yeah,
out
something's
from
coming
down
out of
there, and I
me.
have to go.
Something's coming out of one of my holes, and I don't know anymore.
And I have no idea, and you shouldn't ask questions.
Yeah.
I have had to leave work. Like, I don't lie, but I have used excuses that sound like lies.
Yeah.
Like
I'll be
what?
like, oh my gosh, I just ate a Sour Patch Kid and one of my teeth fell out. I have to leave. And I'm like, that happened, but
Right.
I sound like
Crazy.
Crazy.
I think the double lie is the issue.
Yeah.
I got a fever and I
Yeah.
hurt my foot.
Right.
The double lie means
Yeah.
you are f***ing lying.
Why do you need to double it up? Just give me one.
Yeah.
Give me one, and I won't
And
ask.
just be honest. Nobody needs to know. It's like, you know
Yeah.
what? I need a personal day. I
Yes.
need my personal space today.
Yeah.
My mom
People
taught me the
appreciate that.
best thing. She said, if you ever need to cancel, just tell someone, unfortunately, I won't be able to make it. And it's their choice to follow up with the question on why, and you can just say, I choose not to disclose.
Right.
I like that.
And you don't have to say
Unfortunately,
anything.
I cannot make it. But with notice, though.
With
Yes.
notice.
Did you know that apparently women with resting bitch face are statistically more likely to be successful?
That's very good to know.
Interesting.
I'm shocked by that.
I mean, look at
Really?
Victoria Beckham.
Yeah.
Mogul.
It's her face.
It's a bitch-faced mogul.
But she's got a beautiful face.
A beautiful bitch face.
If she was a busted bitch face, she wouldn't be successful.
Has anybody ever told any of you guys that you've had-
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
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 I
Oh
feel
my
like you
God.
have such a pleasant
Thank
looking
you. Well,
face.
what I've tried to do an exercise now is where I think I'm smiling, and I'll look in a mirror. I'll freeze the face, look in a mirror, and realize it's just a full-on frown. I just don't think I know
like how to control
how
your
it
face.
feels when
Right.
you're like,
It's
happy.
hard.
But it's
sometimes hard to
very-
smile.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's the number one most important thing I get, at least in love, is I want someone who's happy and smiling. I'm like, all right. So
but if you have
write a
resting
script
bitch
for
face,
person.
doesn't mean you're not happy.
Right.
Nothing annoys me more than when people are like, smile, sweetie.
Yeah.
It's the prettiest thing.
And
Like,
it's
it's your
like-
best accessory. I'm like, f off.
Yeah.
And my
How
best
dare
accessory is
you.
my shoes.
Exactly. My best accessory is my
Yeah.
purse.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Literally.
Yeah.
Have you seen these Manolos?
Exactly. And it costs way more than the smile.
Right.
Did it though, because I did have a lot of braces.
I did too.
I try not to move my face as much because I want to preserve it almost as is. I think Kanye West has said,
Mona
like,
Lisa.
yeah, you know, if you smile, you get more lines. And then when I was younger, I probably started doing that,
Yeah.
and it's just carried on without me knowing. So there's no need to smile for no reason.
But I do wonder how they got to the point that like people who have resting bitch face are more successful or make more money, because the richest person I know has resting smile face.
Really?
Oh,
Brooke.
yes.
My wife. She literally smiles in her sleep. She drives, she'll just be driving like this.
That is
and
so
I'll say,
creepy to me.
What's wrong? Oh, like, what are you smiling at? She's like, I didn't even realize I was smiling. She was resting.
She's like, just happy to be alive.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a resting bitch face. I think I have a resting face of disgust.
Yeah.
I think
There's
that,
like, don't f with me face, but
Thank
not
you.
bitch. It's not bitch. It's like,
I think it's like
here's my boundary and don't go past it. But it's not.
Thank you so much.
It's guarded.
Well, I would never want to look friendly.
No, ever.
then
Don't
everyone's
talk to me.
People to talk to you.
Yes.
Well, did you know that there's a study that says like the look that you have on your face when it's resting is like an accumulation of all of your past experiences. Right. The face that you have, it's just, you can't erase the stuff that's happened to you, be it good or bad, and it's sort of just your little mask, your little
But the
face
sad
mask.
part is no one has a real face. Everyone's had so much work. What is their real resting face?
Well, I think it's an issue now. I think that the whole trend, especially in like very young women getting a lot of work done, getting a lot of fillers, it does kind of erase the marks of experience and time. I think that if you're really boned up at work, go and jerk off in the bathroom.
Okay, but as long as you know there's not cameras.
Just don't do
maybe
it
not
in
the
front
bathroom.
of me. Yeah. If you want to watch porn, do it on your phone. If you want to be pervy and weird and fantasize about me in the workplace, it's fine. Just go to the bathroom.
Don't tell me
Just don't
anything.
tell
Yeah.
me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And in terms of excuses, for me, I'm like, go big or go home. And in terms of resting bitch face, I love a resting bitch face. Yeah. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining me today. I had the best time with you all. And for more personal space, go to bravotv.com.